It is always great to go retrospective for an upcoming event to live back the nostalgia, good or bad, you are going to enjoy. We are less than 2 weeks away from the 2025 Royal Rumble PLE, and I am here with a whole video about how the Royal Rumble 2021 is a hidden gem. The show starts off with a really good cold open with a bit of a comic theme, and the kickoff show had a women's tag team championship match where Asuka and Charlotte lost to Shayna and Nia. Then the main show begins. The story between Drew McIntyre and Goldberg was just there. Goldberg returned on the Raw Legends Night on the New Year, I believe, and simply challenged Drew for the WWE Championship, stating that he is next. Before the match officially begins, McIntyre hits Goldberg with a headbutt followed by a spear. They both brawl out of the ring, and then the bell rang. Goldberg becomes the second man at the time to ever kick out of the Claymore kick. After the finisher fest, Drew McIntyre retains the title, and it ends with a showing of respect and sportsmanship. What makes this match good? The result. Because prior to this, Goldberg was on a winning streak of challenging for a world title and winning it instantly. So McIntyre winning made this a good moment to start the show. The women's title match from SmackDown featured the champ Sasha Banks and the challenger Carmella. It was a decent match, and fortunately Carmella didn't get any serious injury after that dive onto the floor. Sasha retained after the Banks statement, and yeah, it was alright, not bad and not too good. Bad Bunny and Booker T music performance was a treat in my opinion. Props to Bad Bunny for performing a whole song in the Thunderdome. The New Day, the trio, had a fun segment backstage while giving a tribute to the late great Luke Harper. Rest in peace, John Huber. Sami Zayn made this segment a bit hilarious. He says that he has eyes on his back and gets scared by Kofi from behind. Next segment was featuring Miz and Morrison approaching Bad Bunny but get interrupted by Booker T, which sets up something for the men's Royal Rumble match in the main event. I don't know why WWE began the show with two world title matches, because they could have started it with this one, the women's Royal Rumble match. This wasn't particularly the great Rumble match, but there's a different reason which you will find out in a few minutes. Number 1 entrant was the role model Bayley, followed up by Naomi entering at number 2. And number 3 was the star in the making, the EST Bianca Belair. This match had, or at least it tried to have, some comedy acts by Billie Kay. We got to see some legends appearing like Jillian Hall, Victoria, Mickie James, etc. A mini reunion of the Iconics happened. And at number 14, another star in the making, Rhea Ripley entered the match and showed some dominance, followed up by the Queen Charlotte Flair. Number 17 was a surprise entrant for me. Tori Wilson entered the Women's Royal Rumble match, and at number 18, it was Rick the Nature Boy Flair. Yup, I got confused as well until I remembered the Lacey Evans and Charlotte Flair story. I think they were trying to make this into a WrestleMania match involving Ric Flair. Anyways, R-Truth shows up and loses the 24/7 title to Alicia Fox and wins it back. Alexa Bliss enters the match at number 27, and I thought that she might win, but WWE said no, because she got eliminated just like that by Rhea Ripley. Lana eliminates Nia Jax. If you remember the table breaking story, we were down to final 3, 2 upcoming stars and 1 Charlotte Flair. Bianca and Rhea both eliminate Charlotte, and this is where the match got special. The different reason comes from here. 2 upcomers as the final 2. After some action, Bianca Belair wins the 2021 Women's Royal Rumble match, and we all know how successful her career has been since then. Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns have an incredible in-ring chemistry. The Universal Championship matches between them say it all. At Royal Rumble, this time it was a last man standing match, and oh boy did they deliver big time. Previously they had a TLC match and a steel cage match, which made the rivalry come to a trilogy with a great build. They started fighting at the Thunderdome structure. Reigns and Owens risked their bodies for the world title. They had a crash. I mean literally a crash. This match was a destruction. Roman Reigns gets handcuffed by Kevin Owens and suddenly the referee stops counting. My guess is that he must have been bribed by the wise man Paul Heyman, because why bro? Despite that, Reigns retained in an amazing match. The already known first two entrants were number 1 Edge and number 2 Randy Orton. They start off with a strong foundation of their rivalry started back in 2020. At number 3, at the time, the conspiracy theorist Sami Zayn enters and bro just stands there and watch Randy Orton beat up Edge. At number 4, remember Retribution? We see Mustafa Ali enter the match and all the heels team up to beat Edge. RKO Party starts up with Jeff Hardy, but then Edge DDTs Orton onto the announce table, which makes Orton to get some medical attention. After that, at number 8, Carlito returns, which was fun to see. And at number 14, from NXT, Damian Priest makes his main roster debut, followed up by The Miz. Before entering the ring, Miz destroys Bad Bunny's DJ setup, which leads for Bad Bunny to show up. With that distraction, Priest eliminates Miz and Morrison, and then we see an unexpected moment where Bad Bunny launches himself, dive off Miz and Morrison, and this was the start of the Tag Team WrestleMania build. At number 18, making his 18th appearance in the Royal Rumble match, the Big Red Machine, Kane also returned, which was a good surprise for me. We also saw a reunion between Team Hell No, but I think Kane got influenced by the Big Show because he instantly chokeslammed Bryan. Then we see Kane and Damian Priest's face off, followed up by Damian Priest getting a huge elimination by eliminating Kane. At number 23, we had to step back because there was a hurricane. Number 24 had one of the best Royal Rumble surprise entrants as the Captain Charisma. Christian shockingly returned. We saw more tag team reunions involving an emotional one with Edge and Christian. Number 29, it was the returning Friday Night Messiah Seth Rollins, and the match goes on. Again, not going to lie, but I thought Daniel Bryan will win this Royal Rumble match, but he didn't. Seemingly final two were Seth Rollins and Edge. Edge eliminates Rollins and most people thought Edge won, but Orton said, "Here's a RKO from out of nowhere." Orton shows up and looks to eliminate Edge, but instead he gets eliminated and Edge wins his second Royal Rumble. In my opinion, this really is one of the most underrated WWE shows in the recent memory. Only if there would have been a live crowd, then Royal Rumble 2021 could have been remembered for years. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then hit the like button and let me know your thoughts and opinions on if the Royal Rumble 2021 is a hidden gem or not in the comment section down below, and subscribe to Wrestle Meerschief. Thank you guys.